Good morning, Vanessa. Yes, it is cold and it is snowing buckets outside. I got here about 20 minutes ago and it really wasn't doing that much. We're right here at Highway 25 and Highway 12. We're over by the big Walmart in Starkville, and you can see it is just coming down. And it's actually started to stick on some of those grassy surfaces, and actually on the car now it's starting to stick. Now, as you mentioned, the road temperatures for the most part are still above freezing. So it is just water in the parking lot on the roads. You see the traffic behind me flowing smoothly, and it looks like a winter wonderland behind me. It is absolutely beautiful. The snow is still coming down at a pretty good clip, and we've actually got some pretty good accumulation on the grassy surfaces. But as you mentioned, temperatures are still just above freezing. So on the parking lot and out on the roadways, even on the overpasses, the snow is melting right when it hits. As you're headed out this morning, if your commute takes you on those overpasses, especially on Highway 82 from Starkville to Columbus, you've got a lot of overpasses to get through, and that is where you might run into some slick spots. And I've got some new information in for you. This comes from Mississippi State University. They've issued an update. After additional review this morning, Mississippi State University will be open for classes Monday, January 11th as scheduled, but they are asking students to continue to check media for updates through the day. Take a look behind me. You can see we're actually starting to get some accumulation on the roadways. We're right here by the Culver Student Union on the Mississippi State University campus. Fortunately, though, the roads right now are just kind of slushy. They're still just above freezing. So although there is some snow on the road surfaces, there are not major issues with slick roads, at least on campus. An extra 25 or 30 minutes. We do have a report, unconfirmed. We have heard there might have been a car that slid off the road on Highway 82. So if you can stay off the roads today, you might want to. Most of the roads, at least the surface roads, are just slush right now. They're okay to drive on. They're a little slippery and slidey, just like they would be in rain, but for the most part, they are not icy. That is different when you get into the bridges and overpasses, and as you mentioned, that could get even worse tonight with those below freezing temperatures causing some black ice. What is not melting, though, I don't know if you can see behind me, possibly the biggest snowman I've ever seen on the drill field. They've been building at it for about 4 hours now, and I mean, it's just massive. We'll have some videos of that coming up tonight on WCBI News at 5 and 6. But the good news is we also don't have any more road problems to worry about. Temperatures for the most part are in the 30s, even low 40s, and so any slush or ice that had developed on the bridges at overpasses is now starting to melt just a little bit.